Positionality statement. So positionality refers to how a person's identity, experience, value, and social background shape their understanding of the world. My positionality have been shaped most strongly by growing up in Ghana and identifying with both Ewe and the Ashanti tribe. So my dad was coming from the Ashanti tribe, and the Ashanti tribe have a different way and a different culture and worldview. And so Ashantis were known to inherit from the mothers. And so every father invests more with their nephews than their son. They send their nephews to the best school, invest more because they know at the end of the day it's the nephew that is going to be the chief or the king. And so women are more influential when we come to this tribe. And so people see them as being arrogant, as being disrespectful. And many tribes, because we have a lot of tribes, like 20 or more tribes in Ghana, they don't want to marry from this kind of tribe because their women, they think, cannot be controlled. But sometimes it's false. Until you come close to them, you will not know them better. But when you come to my mother's side, my mother, which is also known Ewe, they are also called the Anglos, and coming from the eastern part of Ghana, have inheritance from their father. And so the fathers are mostly in control. The word that we use are they're in charge of the house. And so their children, especially their women, are very submissive. They know how to honor men. And most of the tribe in Ghana, because these two tribes are of majority, so most of the tribe in Ghana want to marry from the heirs because they believe the women are very respectful. So looking at this intersecting culture made me become able to approach people differently, understand people, see beyond them, their personality, and how they talk. In some part of Ghana, you see them being so, not say violent, the word goes beyond violent. The word is not, we could say confident, because they are close to the sea and they speak loud, because most of them, they are at the shores and they are going to sea. We already said that the Ashantis are arrogant in terms of they are proud and all that. The ethnicity identity I have has also given me a lot of opportunities. So most of the times, I think the first position I had in the school was a student representative president. And I was voted, basically. Most people didn't know me, but because I could speak their language, I could speak 3 languages. So I sometimes ask them why they voted for me after office, and they asked, and I was told because I could speak their language. Some of the presidents that come into power and being voted for. People basically don't vote for them because of their capability, but mostly because they could speak their language, they could identify with them. My first job that I had, the managing director was an Ewe, and after the interview, we spoke in Ewe, and he realized that I could relate with him, so I was chosen among my other competitors. Education, my experience in education. When I was growing up, there were these rich people. They came to build a first class kind of library. There was TV, everything was inside. And therefore, the youth in this community, which is called Asamenkese, most of us visited the library. These people got us teachers, prepared us for the national exams, and most of us are successful because there was someone who invested for us in the community. So when I was growing up, I brought some few people together that we could build library for most of the communities around us. And I started an NGO, which I sometimes go around for books and other stuff because someone did it right for me. My experience with religion in Ghana, most of the religion is more identified first by culture. So if you're an Ashanti, you are called Ashanti Kremo, Ashanti first before a Muslim. And so you could see in Christmas time, everyone is sharing, both the Christian and the Muslims. Everyone could visit either the mosque or the church together because one, we identify ourselves on the basis of culture, on the basis of the tribe. So the tribe is what is bringing us together more than the religion itself. So my sister was marrying a Muslim, and we could easily, my cousin, and we could easily allow her because she is identifying first as an Ashanti, then as a Muslim after the marriage. And this has actually shaped my perspective on how I see people. This intersecting identity, not on just on one grounds, on the grounds of education, on the grounds of ethnicity, on the ground of religion, has shaped the way I see people, has shaped the way I appreciate people, has shaped the way I understand people. So in conclusion, I have learned that my identity can not only be understood by one character. One character cannot help me identify myself and identify other people. So in different grounds like the ethnicity, religion, education, social experience help intersect to shape how I see the world and how I perceive other people, how I contribute meaningfully to community development. And ultimately, this reflection has strengthened my commitment, has strengthened my zeal and passion to leadership, to inspiring the youth, whether you being a Muslim or you be a Christian, to be empathetic. It doesn't matter who the person is. The person is still a family, is still a tribe first, is still a human first before anything. And help me create opportunities for others.